Hello. In this video, we'd like to walk you through some of the new features that can be found in the Desktop Dispatcher Pro Edition. We're going to start off with the new features in the customer list. And you'll notice that there's an array of tabs across the top of the screen. We're putting much more information right at your fingertips now. The regular version, the only things that the customers had were the contact information and photographs of the equipment at that location. Well, the Pro version, we've got not only the contact information, but a list of all of the open work orders at that job site, service history for everything we've ever done at that site, invoices, the photographs, and an equipment list. This has been a particularly heavily requested feature from our HVAC customers, or anybody who needs to track detailed information on equipment for their customers. You can set preventive maintenance schedules here, and it calculates the next time that PM's due. You can view each piece of equipment, and you can see details on those pieces by clicking on the hyperlink here, or using the pull-down menu here and choosing Equipment Detail View. This will get you to the general layout. This link gets you to the specific piece of equipment. So we'll go ahead and click on this, and here's the detailed view for that piece of equipment, where you can see everything there is to know about it, including a service history with links to those completed work orders you may have done 6, 10 months ago or a year, however far back it goes. And we'll just go ahead and click on one and take you to that older work order. And we'll go back to the customers. So on this new layout, we also have the ability to create a new work order. Let's say we're just browsing through our customer list or searching for a particular customer and want to build a work order for them. Just click the button and a new work order will be created for that location. And let's look a little bit more at the equipment lists with the preventive maintenance schedules. Just a quick note here. We're not only allowing you to track the detailed information and preventive maintenance schedules on these equipments, but we're helping you keep a perpetual or self-replicating work order for each of those preventive maintenance schedules. If you'll notice, we're tracking an ID number for each piece of equipment. We'll go back to the work order, and let's take a particular work order here and assign it as a preventive maintenance call, and we're prompted to enter in a piece of equipment. Now we could look up that piece of equipment from the job site here if we needed to, but we just saw it, so we entered it. Now when I close out this work order, a duplicate work order will be created for the next scheduled preventive maintenance job. So your preventive maintenance calls will never get lost by the wayside. Now here's the original work order, and here's the duplicate set up for the next scheduled PM. And if we clicked on the link to that piece of equipment, there's the work order we just closed out. And that's it for the equipment list. Now another great feature we've added in the Pro version is the dashboard. And for this demonstration, I'm just going to go ahead and change the schedule date for this for the demonstration here. Let's set it up for today's date. Alrighty. And we do that because when you open the dashboard, the program automatically searches for today's jobs, builds a new window with a list of today's jobs in it, and opens up a website that we've found that you can paste a spreadsheet into and plot out all the points of those open jobs. So let's see how that works real quickly. We'll just click the button, and here's the list of the open work orders for the day, and you can click and drag these around the screen. This works great on a computer that has dual displays where you can extend the desktop. You're not quite so crowded. You can also set the default opening positions of these windows in the Settings tab. I'll show you that in just a moment. But now we've got the list of calls in our mapping website. Let's display the map. Now our spreadsheet has already been built from our list of open work orders while we ran that last script. So we're just going to click into this field on the mapping website, batchandgo.com. We're going to right click and choose paste. And there's the information from our work orders. Click on map now, and there we are. And they're even in order by the priority code that we assigned on the work order. So you can now click on these individual points and get detailed information about the who, what, where, when, and why of each job. This is an interactive map. You can drag it around, zoom in and out, and you can even save the map and email it to your technician on the road. It's a great feature. Now the technician can open it up in any smartphone and get all the information he needs to plan his day. Now we can close this now, or drag this off to the side, and these windows will update as our script runs a timer. Again, we'll go back to the settings here, and on the dual display, here's where you can set up the default opening coordinates of these two windows, how high from the top of the screen and how far from the left. And when we're updating the sync file for syncing with the iPhones and iPads, we can set a timer here that runs a script every X number of seconds. For instance, if we wanted it to update every 5 minutes, it would be 300 seconds. So now, every 300 seconds, as long as we have this set at number 2, telling it that we're using dual monitors, what will happen is every 5 minutes, when our screen refresh, we'll have the new work orders added to the list and be able to paste and get a new map. So it's a kind of automatic refreshing feature for these additional windows. Now we'll go ahead and close these out, and I'm going to turn off that script we just set a timer for the demonstration so I can finish the rest of this uninterrupted. Okay, so new feature-wise, we've covered the dashboard feature, and we've covered the expanded view of information that's available in the customer list, complete with the detailed equipment tracking features and preventive maintenance schedules. We've covered the perpetual preventive maintenance work orders that get built as you use the information for the equipment. Last feature is the ability to create and track projects. Let's say we've got a work order we know is going to take several days or maybe even longer, and we want to track the time and materials for each trip out. We're going to do that on multiple work orders, but we're going to track them by a project number. We can create that project number by using this button on the work order, and it's going to build a project number based off of the first few letters of the customer's name and the original work order number. Now you'll notice we've built an additional work order for their second trip out, and both that work order and the original work order are now linked by the project number. So now we can search by that project number and find all of the work orders associated with that project. So that's about it. We hope you enjoy the new features of the Desktop Dispatcher Pro version. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at desktopdispatcher.com, or you can call us direct, 561-714-5240. Thank you.